Oke. Udah bener semua nih kayaknya. Selamat datang teman-teman semuanya. Welcome, selamat pagi. Oke, hari ini streaming bentar aja ya. Bangun kesiangan aku soalnya. Ya udah, waktunya main genshin. Mana? Oke. Nah. Daily dulu ya.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Kopi.
Order guides you.
Illusion shattered!
Illusion shade. Ini anjing.
Game's up! Time's over!
Siapa nih? Ini geger bukan yang di Facebook ya? Iya betul, Bang Darmin. Wah ada ini ya, ini ada Bang Darmin coy. Sultan Amrik. Well nih ada well. Ada weller.
Take it easy.
Selamat pagi Bang Darmin. Apa kaps? Iya aku pindah di Facebook soalnya di Facebook tuh kayak pada diem gitu. Kayak kurang asik gitu. Itu kan bener iya Bang Darmin. Wah masih ingat loh. Gimana di sana? Sehat ya? Di sini banyak orang yang sakit nih di Indonesia.
It's getting a little cold. Time to bundle up.
Jarang ada panas, hujan terus gitu. Jadi pada sakit orang-orang di sekitarku.
Gotcha!
Stabilize.
Di sana musim
Is
apa?
order.
Musim dingin kan?
Now you shall perish!
Oh nggak bisa sawer di sini. Oh iya nggak apa-apa. Mampir aja udah seneng aku. Santai aja coy.
Solidify.
Things are about to get dicey.
Nyangkut. Oke, gelap. Fisik sehat, hati yang sakit. Waduh. Kenapa tuh? Lagi tengkar dengan pacar, bos. Beliin es krim aja bang. Oh nggak bisa ya. Pacarnya Bang Darwin pasti ini susah.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain.
Gather.
Kalau pacarku kasih es krim udah seneng. Kasih mixu gitu. Kalau nggak gitu beliin seblak. Udah seneng tuh. Masih winter di sini, masih ada salju. Oh,
Solidify. Order
Okay.
guides you.
Shine down! Busted! Game's up! Time's over!
udah semua kan? Loh masih ada satu bro. Gimana anjir? Oh nggak kelihatan di peta deh. Anjing. Si petualang. Oh, di monster. Pacar aku dikasih es krim gatal-gatal. Sakit tenggorokan dia. Minimal dibawa ke Jepang makan wagyu A5. Gila. Anjay.
Take it easy.
Pacarnya elit sekali. Tapi bagi Bang Darmin, wagyu A5 kayak beli permen ya. Bercanda boy. Tapi aku percaya kalau Bang Darmin yang bilang gitu sebenarnya ya. Beli primo aja kayak beli kacang anjing. Kamu ready dengan spiral besok enggak? Wah aku sih ready aja sih. Soalnya nggak terlalu ngincer full star gitu. Ini aja belum ku spiralin nih. Ya karena apa ya, kayak karakter yang di akunku tuh udah cukup gitu. Kayak main tinggal jalan-jalan doang sekarang. Nggak terlalu ngejar primo banget. Wow, kadal. Ambil.
There is no escape. Torn to
There is
oblivion.
no escape.
Gather.
Udah hancur kah? Tinggal nunggu balan. Akhirnya Xiaoku bisa sing ya kan? Musuhnya banyak gitu kan? Tapi berapa patch di spiral musuhnya cuma satu doang. Gak ramai. Iya sih. Aku belum tahu malah musuh yang spiral besok itu. Kayaknya nih udah dapat achievementnya Ana deh. Kenapa dapat ini lagi ya? Ya udahlah ya. Waktunya perang besar melawan Sage. Ramai di party 2. Oke. Aku lemah malah di rame-rame gitu. Nggak punya CC yang hebat.
Add Astra.
Kemarin Kazuha
Thank you for complete.
nggak menang.
Add
Fenty
Astra.
nggak gacha. Soalnya ini Fenty tuh cowok anjir. Cowok berkedok cewek. Saya butuh onisan. Kalau kayak gitu ya cowok yang keren ya, yang cool bet, kayak Jongli gitu. Aish, motivai perang Sumeru. Di mana ya? Kok ini? Oh, tiba. Tunggu 2 hari kemudian. Oke. Ada 3 magu jadi bisa di one shot. Oh, magu Kenki 3 gitu. Oke. Kayaknya bakal sulit gitu di partiku ini ntar. Kok ini sih salah bro. Aku mau ganti jam anjir. Malah ke pengaturan. Tunggu 2 hari. Anjir numpuk semua. Iya bro. Udah 3 bulan pensi genshin. Kayak di rumah terus scroll TikTok, scroll YouTube, kayak anjing nggak berguna hidup gua. Ini balik lagi nih, semangat lagi nih. Semoga bisa semangat kayak gini terus.
Time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
3 bulan cuma nurutin nafsu, ngabisin duit doang. Motivation. Iya. Aku sambil live kerja ya. Oke bang, makasih. Fata Morgana yang menghilang saat didekati. Moral yang hanya menampakkan diri di malam hari. Tembok yang tembus pandang tapi tidak bisa ditembus. Padang pasir. Penampilan bisa sangat mengecoh. Wow. Pergi bagian timur.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Oke.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember?
Oke, ingat aku.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
Oke.
Now let's head over there.
Oke.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants. We meet again.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Oke.
Understood.
Everyone! The Aramites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations
Dikit
and be ready
doang
for
bantuan
combat.
kita.
Halt!
Oh, what a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Aramites are not to be messed with.
Wah. Dikit dan temen ya.
I will have order.
I will have. Kok gak di ini ya? Dipinjemin sini ya? Meninggal. Waduh.
Solidify!
Inazuma shines eternal!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Oke.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Silence.
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Yasar.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
Oke. Semuanya berjalan dengan lancar.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Oke.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ram on there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Oke.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Iya. Berkumpul ke Daya. Anjing ya moodnya coy.
Illusion shattered.
Imut-imut gini darahnya tebel juga nih.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Oke. Ngapain? Ngapain lagi nih? No, ini.
Dia, we're here!
It's about
We are
time.
here.
Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling it. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Maaf. Situasinya
I
agak
just like
kacau
seeing
tadi.
that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Oke.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Okay.
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Lah. Anjir iso lah loh. Terus di grup bagus sih.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Apapun untuk
There are many
maunya
kinds of
Gzfire.
smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
Mana nih? Temu Teknari. Oke.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Hello.
Tainari!
Ah, traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him.
Yes, I know him.
Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Lah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Iku Paimon bercanda terus.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Lah.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis-Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Hypatia.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Lalu apa dia menyerah begitu aja?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Aku tidak percaya kalau dia pergi begitu saja dari Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be
semakin
easier
seru
for you to
ya.
stay safe.
Menakutkan juga dokter ini.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so.
Oh,
To be
halo yang
perfectly
baru datang,
honest,
selamat datang.
all of this may have started because of me.
Iya kah?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but my master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
Oh,
I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation if the situation becomes critical. I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
okay.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Okay.
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see.
Wah, gurunya
So
juga
you
hilang,
noticed something
bro.
was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay.
We'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Partis di I.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Bye-bye, Tignari. Kok hitam gini?
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or
Yeah.
perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Sampai kah?
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Take it easy.
Gather! Order guide you.
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Apaan nih?
This world is full of...
Walah. Salah bro, yang ini ceritanya. Mana lagi? Kloro. Pertama nih. Kan harusnya ini dulu.
Solidify!
Sisi. Loro. Halo. Papat. Nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
Gather!
Scatter!
Busted. We're about to get dicey.
The hunter
Oh, what a
becomes
cute
the
treasure
hunted.
coffin. Go!
You are not welcome here. Solidify!
Game's up. Time's over.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Oh, what a cute treasure coffin!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
That's close enough. Where do you think you're going?
Propagate!
Solidify! This is order!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Is it my time?
Order guide you.
Gotcha. A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Aduh, mau menyembuhkan diri malah. Nah, Port of Focus.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Nah,
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
matiin aja bang.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland.
Alah, nyangkut barang.
Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's
great.
tracking skills.
Shh! The port is
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Udah kah? Oh itu di dokter bro. Di dokter no. Gimana kalau kita bunuh aja bang?
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Ya caranya bos. Sini dong. Nah, kontrol. Ya, suruh ke atas itu jing. Bisa cedai loh.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Nah apa?
He saw us.
Iya dah.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
It's time to say
Is
goodbye.
he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the porch just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now, they vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Kenapa bro?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Oh guys, santai-santai gitu boy. Teknari sedang berjuang sendirian nih. Teknari, I'm coming. Teknari.
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Anjay.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
Signator nih.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Hinari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Kainari, beat him up!
I will have order! Gather!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Stay right there. Stabilize. Order guide you.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Aman.
So, you think this is over?
No. Wanderer. The Ballader.
What? The Balladeer is here?
Balladeer.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Kok iso tembus-tembus deh?
Where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are
Paimon,
you doing?
diam dulu
My
bentar.
deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
Okay.
Just think about a
Seru
sheet of
sekali.
paper. By itself, it holds no meaning.
The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
Kamu tidak akan pernah mengerti, nak.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
Apa nih?
Where is the storm headed?
Apa dia memakai genosis untuk mengubah cuaca?
That means anyone outside is in danger!
Waduh. Hujan badai gini, bro. Wah, tarik kena petir, bro.
Have the Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all my wound aside. You look like you've seen something unpleasant.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to...
Just in case.
Oke. Kita ke tempat Hypatia buat ngobrolin di Balladeer tadi, bro. Sup. Thank God.
Hey, how about taking care
Salam.
of yourself first?
Okay.
Dia kamu yang bilang lu sepeda
Halo? Enggak. Enggak. Enggak.
Ibu rak mau patang dengan bahasa.
I understand
Okay,
my
I'm back,
condition.
bro.
The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
I'll be alright.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
Loh, kok separuh nih tubuhku nih? Kenapa gini anjay? Kenapa jadi separuh gini, cok? Bentar ya. Nggak masuk akal. Nah, Kok bisa ngebug gitu ya?
The academia.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party STI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Lucu. Lucu malam. Hah? Ini bro. Semeru City. Anjing. Lah malah manjat-manjat ini anjing. Bentar. Siang bro deh, siang bro. Gimana suaranya nih, udah bagus belum? Anjing keselak. Mau ketemu Jawa Wanderer nih. Ini Nandi anjing. Di bawah banget kah? Oh, The Bazaar mah yang ini ya, yang festival Gzfire ya. Saya trauma dengan tempat ini guys. Suaranya bagus tapi orangnya jelek. Ternyata. Lu. Memang yang jelek mah jelek aja bro.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha
Mending Dehya tuh, wangi banget tuh. Modelnya kelihatan.
I'll go next. The traveler and I went to Party STI. The situation was a bit complicated.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Tuh, lihat Dehya tuh. Sangat wangi bukan?
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya, so we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Kayaknya bentar lagi lawan Itu
Tanori also asked us to tell you
bocil.
this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that.
Mau komen tentang Dea ntar malah dikira rasis lo. Kene ireng ta Dea. Iku Cino yo ireng bodoh.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Dea tuh nggak iteng anjing. Dia sawo mateng jo, eksotis gitu bangsat.
To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
Cino juga eksotis kulitnya tuh.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm glad to hear it.
Is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Apa selanjutnya, bro?
Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
The scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Oke.
Employer?
Yep, the traveler hired me.
Iya, bayarnya pakai senyum.
That's right.
Kepalamu
So
belok-belok
come on,
apa?
boss. What
Tanganan
do you have to
bau.
say for the team?
Lagi minum anjing. Ya wes, ntar kalau aku mau minum tak izin dulu. Aku minum dulu ya guys ya.
What are you all
Emang
doing
bangsa
here?
nih karakternya ngikutin temenan anjing. Loh,
Hey
kalau
everyone.
biduan semua
I'm
itu.
not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go
Iya,
find
wes
you.
ngombe juga salat.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to
Soalnya
no
tuh
good.
aku kalau baca komen harus
Seems
madep
pretty
kanan
interesting.
gitu. Nilo calon lonet gak jelas.
Welcome,
Waduh,
Nilu. Would you like to join us?
kok iso dia tuh anak baik-baik anjay.
Join you?
Tuh polos ini mana
You
tahu
also
dia
want
kayak
to
gitu,
discuss
kerja
something
kayak gitu.
important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu,
Dia tuh
are
anak
there any
baik-baik
breaks in your
bro.
performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting
Alah,
me?
kerjaannya joget di strip club. Bukan joget di strip club dong. Dia tuh ini loh, mengangkat budaya Sumeru loh, malah di
Believe my ears.
hate gini
You are truly
waduh.
the bravest and
Kamu pasti
most
hater
passionate
ini,
people
hater
of
Nilo.
Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met.
Ahem.
Oh, right. The traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared.
Kenapa Nilo diajakin ya? Aku masih belum paham sih. Wah gini bro, mukanya imut banget anjing, screenshot dulu.
But
Oh,
I'll
eh?
try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Laser
If I
lot
can
kesana.
somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All
You
the
got it.
preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Besok kita akan selamatkan dewa.
So,
Apa
have you
iya?
thought up what you'd like to say,
Kayak
boss?
dari tadi gak perang-perang gak sih? Dan aksi kita besok akan membawa perubahan untuk banyak hal.
Yep, it's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Maka dari itu, sekarang kau ucapkan selamat malam semuanya. Tidurlah yang nyenyak.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Oke, Mas.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, Mas.
Oh, nothing.
Look at it.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early
Pupuk ya,
tomorrow.
Ray.
Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yep, good night everyone.
Good night, everyone. Jalan menuju kemenang. Kau lihat itu? AR57 coy. Anjay. Wah. Bisa dipanggil sepuh nih kalau gini nih aku nih. Kok bisa AR57 ya? Ya apa ini? Tidur neng dingin. Rumah dia nanti ya. Kita tidurnya di tengah jalan anjing. Punya Valo nggak? Wah, Valo nggak main aku bro. Punya doang tapi nggak main. Download, habis itu nggak tahan dimainin.
Today's the Academia's Niagara Day.
Nanti bro.
Put a plan into act.
Mana gini ya wes melaku wae. Open the door please.
Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Lah baru AR57 ngaku sepuh. Nah makanya jangan bilang aku sepuh guys. Bagus dong kalau aku nggak sepuh. Ntar ditanyain ini review anjing, aku bodoh banget. Wah gimana nih? Gimana sih? Di atas banget kah? Anjir ada teleport di sini, cok.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Sleep well. Ya.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today
Not really ya katanya.
until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Haytham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
Oke. Serius terus ya dia.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's
Wah
console
ya
is. Only they can
lawan
operate it.
sage.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the
Ya
sages
juga ya.
imprison even a...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's
Oh
that she
gitu,
once used
berarti
to isolate herself while
sebenarnya
meditating.
tuh ini ya
500 years
teknologinya
ago,
sendiri.
the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could
Apa
no
bro,
longer be
settingan bitrate
controlled from the
berapa?
inside.
Masa nonton
They were
720
effectively
baru jelas?
trapping one god
Lah,
with the power of another.
720 tuh masih jelek anjay. Ya emang gini bro, ini bitrate udah 5500. Kalau aku kasih lebih lagi bitrate-nya, waduh, nggak kuat bos. Ini IndiHome anjing, ingat anjing. IndiHome nih busuk masalah upload speed. Beda lagi kalau pakai bisnet ya.
So,
Sayangnya di rumahku nggak ada bisnet.
how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget,
Ini masih mending
today
ya.
is Nyagarbha Day,
Biasanya 5000
arguably the most
bitrate-nya pas
important day to the Academia.
nggak dapat apa bonusan speed dari IndiHome.
The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha.
Ini bisa sampai 1080 by the way.
All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to
Bahkan
the
di Twitch
grindstone,
juga ini kan
and the
maksimal
academia's
bitrate-nya
grounds are
6000,
flowing with
jadi
all sorts of people.
5500
It's the perfect
udah
time for
sangat
an infiltration.
standar gitu. Apa bro maksudnya nying? Intinya hari ini hari yang cocok untuk
When the
menyusup.
Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Kalau gitu,
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
oh ya udah karena Indomo dimaklumi. Yoi bro. Memang provider milik negara kita nih sangat-sangat membadut ya guys ya.
If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbaha Day.
Okay.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Oke. Wih, wah gue baru arah dulu. Waduh, jangan bro. Ini bukan channel pembangkit hasrat-hasrat ente ya. Lagian saya cowok loh anjing. Kalian gay bangsat. Lah gila. Hey, tobat Hardy, tobat.
Scribe?
Firaf, diam Firaf.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Yoi. Paimon
That's
tenang,
me.
di sini tuh orang-orangnya nggak
Something
bisa
the matter?
tarung
I'm
coy.
in a hurry.
Kita rasain mukanya udah meninggal.
No.
Gua
I was just
wanita,
surprised
Jo.
to see you here. I had heard that the sages were
Kenapa
looking for you
namanya
not
Hardy?
long ago,
Bohong kamu
but I
Hardy.
didn't know what for.
Dasar gay. Cuh.
And, also,
Kalau nggak
please don't
arah
bring
awas
outside
saja.
guests into the academia.
Tidak ada yang bisa mengancamku anjay.
Outside guests. How did you arrive at such
Saya
a
ini
conclusion?
streamer yang menjunjung
Your
tinggi
groundless inference
kebebasan.
shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Apa nih? Orang luar tahu dari mana?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned third
Kang
place
urus
at the
Mas
last
Firaf,
Inter-Darshan
saya tidak
debate.
butuh orang pintar.
Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater
Kalau
aptitude
nggak
for
roasting
critical thinking.
Naida. Hei Zoku, baru main 2 bulan. Ngomong-ngomong abang spoiler loh. Kok spoiler? Aku nih malah yang paling ketinggalan loh anjay. Orang-orang ini udah tamat anjing genshinnya. Oh, baru pensi 3 bulan ya baru main lagi. Ini bukan spoiler ya guys ya. Harusnya kalian udah tamat anjing para sepuh. Mau di roasting dah? Roasting Naida apa Ejo? Weh UID cok 87. Baru tahu aku.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Bentar bro, masih sorry ya habis ini oh. Tak roasting tuh.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think.
Let
The
me think, emang bisa
sages search for you,
mikir lo.
a blonde-haired traveler. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat.
As I expected. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
It's nothing. We'll be
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
Oke, kita sudah diakui ya guys ya. Ya udah terusin aja nggak apa-apa.
What the heck just happened now?
Oke, tenang. Sabar ya.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
Anjing, hal hitam juga nggak
You
tahu.
have no idea?
Pokoknya udah lancar aja
He
Mun.
convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to... Nowadays, The academia is rampant with this type of
Iya,
scholar.
makanya
Their obvious farces
UI
of
di
intellect
Genshin
only
selalu
serve to
kelihatan di
highlight
pojok kanan
themselves as
bawah. Kok
fools.
ada orang yang minta salam? Kan dia nggak lagi main anjay.
Wow. So there are
Atau
special
juga
ways to deal
ini
with
sih
smart people.
kadang orang males
We don't
ngetik
even need to
ulang
make up
gitu.
our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It
Udah
would be
ini
prob-
udah gak penting nih percakapannya nih. Mana UID-nya nih? UID ini bro 87. Berarti dia tidak bohong, dia baru main selama 2 bulan. Real. Nggak kok gak iso. Gua mau disetik iki gak iso review coy. Loh, di kursorku. Oh iya, wah. Tempel, cari. Hei, woi, ini level 90 nih. Mau di roasting. Lah. Nah, itu senjatanya biru. Lah. Nah, itu ono merah-merah. Harusnya hijau semua, bro, biar estetik. Ya, channel miskin. Kok dapat dan orang anjing bangsat. Aku ya pengen sebenernya. Hey Jo, awas guys, estetik anjir. Lah, rambutnya merah terus senjatanya merah bro, harusnya bro pakai dodoko. Enak wes. Sime jadi. Harusnya sime semua bro biar estetik anjay. Lah C1 talentnya masih 487. Crown semua lah. Nggak bercanda guys. Ini harusnya talentnya digedein dulu baru nyari artefak. Senjatanya udah oke sih ini. IM Great Trade. Kok bisa ya baru main artefaknya bagus-bagus anjing. Hayya. Kok bisa orang-orang punya ini ya? Enggak bro, ini garam namanya anjing. Ini wah, mainnya bukan ini, main IM cok. Aku lebih suka ISO IM soalnya. Ini damage banget nih. Berapa kira-kira anjir? Udah oke sih ini. Artefaknya kok ya bagus-bagus ya? Wah, nge-cheat lagi. Gak iso bro, nge-cheat pasti kamu. Pay to win. Wah, nge-cheat dia artefaknya cok. Tapi percuma sih, artefak bagus tapi ininya talnya belum dimaksimalin. Udah bro, jangan review lagi bro. Untuk orang yang main baru 2 bulan itu kayaknya sepuh bikin akun lagi ya. Dia udah tahu loh cara mainnya. Makasih roastingnya bang. Yoi bos. Dan kali Nahidanya cenemin dulu bro, baru balik sini.
Is this the academia's library?
Kronnya cuma ada 6 bang. Nyolong lah. Curi player lain bro. PvP. Gak bisa ya.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in
Baru 2
Tibet.
bulan tapi punya kron 6, bohong kamu. Kok iso? Harusnya nggak bisa bro. Seenggaknya 1 bulan tuh kron dikasih 1 sih. Bisa dapat 6 ini. Jangan-jangan Kamu nge-cheat ya?
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay?
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Udah bisa roasting orang berapa? Berarti 10 nih ya? Enggak juga sih. Aku baru main juga bisa roasting. Anak punya. Oke siap bang, gue C6-in besok di Bender 3.6. Emang Rira Naida? Ini orang bisa lihat masa depan anjing.
Hurry along.
Lu kerja di Miyoyo bang. Sorry. Ya lanjut ya. Yoiso. Gua Inazuma udah level 50. Oh, dapat dari pohon itu ya, kronnya ya.
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher
Oh
floors.
iya, pohon sakura baru inget aku. Bahkan aku belum loh itu, belum level 50. Ini orang rajin bener main genshin anjing. Lebih rajin daripada membaca Al-Quran.
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there?
Kamu yakin Grand Sage bakal keluar dari sini?
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
What the hell?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Look behind you. What bos, ketahuan. Anjir, siapa yang subtitle ini pasti kamu ya. Hardy ya. Bagus juga ya subtitlenya nih. Gawat bos, ketahuan. Ira, halo bang. Halo Ira.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Bagaimana pagimu, apakah menyenangkan? Kok iso ning kene ngono jarene. Wow, bisa tarung juga, Cok, murid-murid ini. Gua kira orang-orang ini kutu buku semua.
Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe.
So iya lu, Bang. Mbah.
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally
Nyapa-nyapa bawa golok.
Grand
Mantap.
Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
Dunia terlalu sempit. Kenapa emang dunia terlalu sempit? Kenapa aku selalu bertemu dengan orang yang sama? Iya kah? Dunia terlalu sempit, iya dah. Apa iya? Bagi saya yang nolep di ini kayaknya nggak bener deh fakta ini. Kenapa gak arah-arah? Ya soalnya kamu gay. Ira kenal sama ini Rumble.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the traveler and Paimon, correct?
Correct. Rumble jangan kemana, sini aja. Wah, pacar kamu kah? Nolep kok pensi genshin 2 bulan. Lah, ya kan bisa nonton anime anjing. Bisa nonton anime menyendiri-sendirian. Bisa scroll TikTok. Hayya. Memang 3 bulan terakhir ini hidupku kurang berguna gitu guys.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize
Oke, ayo
for my
bicara
lack of
baik-baik, boy.
excellence. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory
Aku cuman nggak
excuse.
mau
You
kalian
clearly
terluka ya,
understand the
Mbah.
situation at hand and have no intention of making
Bukan
a
aku
reckless
jomblo.
stand.
Ayo Rumble, deketin Rumble. Kasihan sendirian, sini kubungut jadi pembantu. Wah, gila, ini namanya disrespect gitu. Disrespect sekali kamu. Kamu mau saya hantam mah. Berburu teman itu berubah. Oke. Kalian semua temanku. Agni emang agak gila. Agni apa, bro?
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
Lagi seru nih.
Follow me to my
Jangan
office.
berdebat dulu, bro. Nggak jadi tarung nih, serius. Saya tidak suka ya berdiskusi-diskusi di sini. Mending langsung baku hantam ya.
There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagara Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat
Tidak ada
before I
waktu untuk
detain you
ngobrol
all.
ngalur ngidul. Jawa sekali ya. Jangan percaya fatwa.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
Aku bukan temanmu, aku musuhmu. Oke, fake. Oke, baik. Hardy sama dengan musuh. Saya tandain ya nama ente.
If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Loh. Apa ini, Mbah? Maksudnya, Mbah?
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Genosis.
Worthless.
Worthless.
Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do
Udah
nothing
tua,
but debase
sosokan
our
nggak ada
great
waktu
work.
ngobrol. Namanya pasti Azab. Ganti B ya. Iya juga anjing.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
Puncak kebijaksanaan manusia katamu. Hah.
You will never understand the
You will
rapture
never
of having
understand.
a god be born within your
Terus
very
kusanali mau dikemanakan,
Your
bro?
gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's.
Loh.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Belum tahu,
What
bro.
can she
Kasih tahu
even
di
do?
spiral.
Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness
Akankah
to
kita melawan
true wisdom.
robot-robotan?
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Sir.
What a pathetic justification.
Pathetic.
Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals.
Ayo
Not
tarungnya,
only are
bro.
they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Jadi pengen co-op. Buat apa co-op, bro?
Anyway,
Co-op tuh
I've
enaknya
brought them
pas
to the
ini pas
academia as
jalan-jalan
ordered,
gitu
but it
nyari
took some
cash
time
gitu.
and trouble.
100%in map.
Oh,
Kalau lagi
that reminds me.
ini story,
Here's the investigation
bagaimana
report
cara
you had
co-op?
requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Oke, sesuai rencana sepertinya.
So you're still on the academia side. We finally started to trust you.
Enggak, Mon. Kalau itu kan
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
Panitera.
As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you...
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also, with their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and can... As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Ah, ini baru suka saya. Baku hantam akhirnya, yes. Waduh, size animeku 1,5 terabyte. Hanya bro, kalau nonton nih streaming aja nih. Udah hapus semua aja. Tidak penting mengoleksi anime yang sudah ditonton. Duh, apa deh, Cok?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Al-Haytham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Anjir. Pakai pisau mula, bro.
He has gone completely insane.
Anjir. Kok dibiarin sama penggemar anjing? Goblok.
Take him to the
Mana dulu blade-mu, coy?
to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Coba gini.
Grand Sage, we finished all required preparations for Niagara Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Wow. Sesuai rencana, bro. Oh gitu, pura-pura bego ya. Tenang Mon, ini sesuai rencana bro. Lah ini kan bisa terobos aja bros.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Cakep.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We
Jangan
made it into
keras-keras Mon.
confinement, and Al-Haytham's probably done with his part too.
Tadi itu nyaris ya.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Al-Haytham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Nah, kita ingat dulu serapan.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Panto.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of
Waduh
course.
bray, udah jam
He has a more
12
important
anjir.
task once he's in confinement. According to the academia scholars
Wah
in
gila,
Ramon's
telat nih aku
custody,
kerja cok.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the doctor. That
Bentar,
way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Raman scholars
Ya,
to
bro.
make some modifications to your Akasha
Bentar ini
terminal.
nunggu
Once you're in, get as
percakapannya
close as you
selesai tapi.
can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Tergantung keberuntungan.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Al-Haytham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now?
Coba kita cari sinyal paling kuat untuk terhubung ke Naida.
We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time.
Semoga bisa deh.
There's a
Oke
light
oke.
flashing on your Akasha terminal.
Bisa nih, bisa keluar nih.
The faster it blinks, the
Oke. Semoga ntar gak ngulang ya. Oke, makasih coy yang udah gabung bro. Thank you. Udah nggak ada closingan nih, udah telat nih aku. Bye bye.